So, what if I told you that before this point of the season, with 2 games to go, we'd only been outside of the top 2 at 5 occasions across the entire season, and with 2 games to go, we're outside the top 2 for the 6th time. It's not great, really. So hello and welcome back to Around the Bloc. I hope you're looking forward to this episode because I'm not. God, it's not been great. All right, it's not been great at all. And I suppose we'll talk you through what's happened. I suppose. So after last episode's 4-game thriller where we managed to win 3 and draw 1, instantly we lost the game against Volna 2-0, which wasn't particularly great, that particular game. The good part about us losing that game, though, was other results went in our favour as well. Now, Arsenal won their game, but they were still behind us by a point there. And then Gamel only drew their game, so they were still a point behind us. So after this Volna game, we were still top of the table, which was pretty decent. I was happy with that. Following that, we had a massive 3-0 victory with Farago scoring 2 and Gombe Hartmanov scoring the other one in a win over Baranovici, which was fantastic. Now, that win meant that we stayed on top of the table, which was brilliant. We then had a little bit of a wobble against Granite, which wasn't ideal, really. It wasn't ideal. A 1-1 draw. Farago scored the goal for us, but a 1-1 draw wasn't ideal in the circumstances. Luckily for us, though, other teams also failed to sort of capitalise on that. So we were still top of the table after this game against Granite. We then had a game against Orsha. Now, this game was on a Sunday, so everyone else played on the Saturday, and we played on the Sunday, which was fine. Absolutely fine. Other teams actually won their fixture and things like that. So you can look at the table right now. Other teams won, and we actually dropped down to 3rd as it stood at the time. 2 points behind Gamel and a single point behind Arsenal. But that's when it got a little bit bad, all right? We were 1-0 up against Orsha the entire game, all right? You love to see it. And then they get a 90-minute penalty, which they score, which means we drop points and we don't go back on top of the table. We stay where we were in 2nd position, I think, actually. I think we went up to 2nd, perhaps. I can't quite remember. Either 2nd or 3rd, depending on goal difference. But we were still right in the race of things. It was fantastic. But then we played Leida. And, well, you can see from this, can't you? It's not great. We click on this and it will load up at the top of the screen right now. Tomelo scored a goal for us in the 90th minute, all right, which was fantastic. I was thinking, wow, we've scored the goal in the 90th minute, we've won the game. No, we hadn't won the game. That was disallowed. It's not showing on the top of the screen right now for some reason, so I can't show you where the actual goal was scored. But it was 90th minute, Tomelo scored a goal. It was disallowed. You hate to see it. The highlight continues. Their free kick, hoofed up to the other end of the pitch, and Leida score from that in the 91st minute. So we lost that game against Leida. So what that means is with 2 games to go, we're 4th in the table, which isn't great. 6 points off Arsenal. 3 points off Arsenal at the top of the table there on 56 points. We're on 53 points. Now, the positive thing is, if we win both our games, I'm pretty sure we might finish in the top 2 because one of our games is against Arsenal today. So hopefully we get a good result against them and have to beat them. But it's not in our hands, really. It's not in our hands. We have to win both our games, but Gamel and Slonim could win both their games, and Arsenal could win one, and be ahead of us in goal difference even if we beat them and things like that. So it really is. It's not great, if I'm honest with you. It's not great. And now I'm being asked to do a team meeting as well. So that's fantastic as well. Right. What do we say in this team meeting? I'm going to get it wrong, aren't I? I'm going to get it wrong. Oh, this is the big match in our pursuit of promotion. Winning it would do our chance of the world of good. And it's not worked. Oh, why? Why are they just bottling it? Why? The boss is right. This is a massive match, so quite a few players seem to be very happy with that. Some big players, I've got to say. Most players, though, say, come on, Gaffer, there's no need to turn up the pressure on us all the time like this. And why? I mean, it's bloody hell, lads. It's 2 games to go. We could get promotion. We need this. Gombe Hartmanov, you're my hero. But not anymore, because you're leading this group. And then Dimitri Tomelo is meant to be our star player, all right? And yet he's the one saying that we're not meant to be getting promoted. Promotion wasn't expected, Dimitri Tomelo. I cannot wait to terminate his contract or sell him. All right, he's been bloody useless all season. All season. Cannot wait to get rid of him, essentially. That sort of overall reaction I was hoping for. What do I say? I wasn't expecting that sort of overall reaction because most players aren't against that, but I respect people who don't agree with what I've had to say. Morale's dropped even more because of it. Should not have done that, should we? Either way, Usda coming up next in 14th, so theoretically that should be a routine win. You'd think. You'd hope. It might not work out like that, though. To add some insult to injury, though, and quite literally with injuries, we have 2 current injuries, 2 big players. Moses out for the rest of the season, Gombe Hartmanov out for the rest of the season with a lower back stress fracture and a torn groin muscle. So 2 of our key players out for the final 2 games of the season. They've been out for a little while, actually, for the past 3 or 4 games, or both of them. So honestly, it's not great. They've been out since the 14th of October, both of them. I think it was a training incident or something like that. So we have been missing them for Granite, Orsha, Leida, and then these 2 games as well. So, I mean, don't expect much today. That's what I'm going to say. Don't expect much. But no, we can turn it around, Tom. Positive thoughts. We can turn this around. I think this is pretty much as good as the lineup is going to get right now as well, looking at who's available to us. So, Sakovic has stayed in goal. Now, we did play Patrick Davinsky in one game, but that's the game we drew 1-1 with Granite, I believe. Yeah, Davinsky played and made a big error in conceding that goal. So maybe if we hadn't played him then, we could have won that game. Rapiko, Borisov, Crazy and Shegrikovic make up that back line. Tomelo, Tishko, Znak and Dmitry Binchov in the midfield quadruplet there. Hopefully they'll do all right. Shitijel in that attacking playmaker role. He seems to be the best player in recent weeks for me. But Farago has been bagging some goals, up to 13 for the season now. Please, lad, please just score some goals for me and I will marry you or something like that, please. So, we go into this first of today's 2 games against Usda, where we need to win. Desperately, we need to win. Aggressively, the media have given you a lot of credit recently, put on a worthy display, and some players seem motivated. Right then, kickoff is upon us, and we need a win here today, but who else is playing? We'll look at this in a second after this first highlight of the game. A Shitijel on the ball, loses possession, alright? And Usda, who are looking to save themselves from relegation, they could still go down, but luckily for us, we have possession back once again. Dmitry Binchov into Znak, Shitijel on the ball, gets it out towards Tomelo. Tomelo to put this in the area. Shitijel, it's Farago gets on the end of it, and Farago gets on the end of it. He puts it in the back of the net inside the first 5 minutes of the game. That's good to see. Thankfully, we've taken the lead, and we just have to hold on to this lead right now. We'll have a quick little look at who else is playing. So obviously we know Arsenal. We've gone up to second immediately with that win, or I say win, that goal that we scored. Slonim are playing Smolovici away from home, whereas Gamel are playing Arsenal. I didn't realise that. Now, that is a huge game. If they can both draw that, drawing that would be the best chance for us to get the title come the end of the season, but we have to beat Arsenal to do that, essentially. So actually, maybe Gamel winning that and then losing their second game would be quite handy. I don't know. I just don't know. I just want to get promoted. Ideally as champions, but I'd take top 2 at this stage. And Znak's free kick saved by the keeper and pushed across the line and eventually cleared. We're doing what we need to do today right now, which is great to see. We are on the front foot attacking. We need to score some more goals, though, because Usda are only 1 goal away from equalising us, and they've nearly done it then. That was a great move from Usda. Come on, lads. Sort this out. Usda, by the way, I meant to mention this before. They're battling against relegation against Kimmich and Baranovici, who are already down. So 2 clubs that we could have gone to last season deciding to go down. I say deciding to go down. It's not that they've decided to do that at all. Hold the front door. We've just won a penalty. Was not aware of this at all. Okay, what's going on here then? Come on, Farago. Bottom corner. You love to see it. Fantastic stuff from him. Up to 15 goals for the season now, Dennis Farago. That's more like it. 5 more against Arsenal, and we'll get to that 20 goals that we thought we might get right at the start of the season, and that would be justified, I've got to say. So well done to Farago. He's doing his bit today. And as we start to approach half-time, we're winning it, but Borisov with a free kick. Borisov into Rapiko. Rapiko racing forward on the ball into Tishko. Tishko out to Shitijel. Znak on the ball. Znak into Farago. Farago shoots, putting it just wide. Come on, lads. Keep it going. More like this. Get plenty of goals. We might need the goal difference come the end of the season if we are level on points with people. Farago on the end of a ball there. 16th of the season and a first half hat-trick for the lad. I think it's his first hat-trick of the season as well. We're 3-0 up against Usda. This is what we should have been playing like in the past few games, but we just haven't turned up. Thankfully, you guys are around and we've turned up for you guys, which is great. However, by looks of things, Arsenal have taken the lead against Gamel. which actually works out massively in our favour because it means we will get promoted if results stay as they are right now, I believe. But of course, we want the title. We desperately want that title. Passionately, very pleased with how the way things are going. Keep it up out there, lads. So, yeah. Oh, no, we won't get promoted just yet because Slonim and Gunmel are both 2 points behind us. So we could lose to Arsenal. They could both win and we could drop down to 4th position. But at least as it stands right now, we're guaranteed a top 4 position. So at least the playoffs. At least the playoffs, right. Tactics. I think we've actually got 2 weeks off before the next game. I think there's a bit of an international break or something. But a few players looking complacent. Shittigel off for Abademi. Tishko off for Anton. And Binchov off for no one. Tamelo? Tamelo can go on the right-hand side. And we take Binchov off for Kilman. So we can get all those complacent players off the pitch. We need another under-20 player on the pitch. And in that case, Patrick Levinsky, on you go. You can be the under-20 player on the pitch. And we'll take off Binchov for Kilman as well. So every player is complacent, including Sakovic, off the pitch. This is unprecedented, bringing on a substitute goalkeeper when there's not a red card or an injury. But we had to get that under-20 player on the pitch to get rid of all our complacent players who could be a weak link and, I don't know, cause us to concede 4 goals. You can tell that I'm panicking about this, can't you? As the second half has whizzed by, and Abademi on the ball right now. Let's grab a 4th goal. We might need a 4th goal. It's Farrago. Come on. Oh, unlucky there. How is goal difference looking? We're on plus 20. Arsenal on plus 22. Okay. They've scored more goals than us, so we need quite a big goal swing in the game when we play against them to beat them on goal difference. Okay. Okay, let's try and grab another one right in the game here. Let's not concede as well. That'd be good. But I don't think we're going to grab another one. We might do right at the death here. This would be magical if we could. Znak on the ball. Into the middle. Cleared only as far as Tamelo, though. Come on, Tamelo. Into Rapiko. Out to Borisov. Come on, lads. Come on. One final push for one more goal. We need the goal difference. Another free kick for us. Is this going to result in a goal or is this going to be the closing highlight of the game? And it's just for nothing in the end. As Znak puts the ball in. Farrago heads it goalwards, but it's saved by the keeper. Okay. What this means is, as Arsenal have gone to win their game against Gamel, if we want to win the title, good work out there, lads. If we want to win the title, we've got to win by 2 goals against Arsenal to then reverse that goal difference. If we win 1-0, it's 21 goals apiece in goal difference, but they've scored more, so they'll stay ahead of us in the table. It's probably worth checking out, actually. Overview rules. Yeah, it's down here. So, league sorting rules. Results between teams is actually done before anything else. So it's not even goal difference. It's results between teams, then games won, then goal difference. So I'm talking rubbish about goal difference right now. So how did we get on against Arsenal earlier on in the season? I think we beat them. Honestly, I think we beat them earlier on in the season. Arsenal, we beat them 2-0. So all we need to do is get a 1-0 win and we'll win the title because we'll have a better versus record, head-to-head record with Arsenal. So we just need to win. That's all we need to do against Arsenal. We just need to win. This is mental. It's the sign of a title on the final day of the season. I joked about it last episode or whatever, but it's actually happened. We've got 2 weeks off. Hopefully every player will be nice and rested for the game. Tobias is currently on international duty with the Belarus under-19s, which is fantastic stuff for Tobias. Congratulations to you for getting that under-19 call-up. Hopefully we'll see you back stronger next season, as Peter Crouch would say. I actually hate situations like this. Because I'm talking as if we just need to win the title. If we lose it, we're not going to get promoted automatically. I can just feel that coming. We're not going to get promoted automatically if we don't beat Arsenal today. A draw might be okay, but I feel like we've got worse head-to-head records with the teams below us. I feel like Gamel have got a better head-to-head record with us. Let's double-check this. We drew with Gamel there, and then we lost to Gamel there as well. So, if we finish level on points with Gamel, which is quite likely, if we draw with Arsenal and go to 57 points and Gamel win, they're on 57 points. They go ahead of us. All right. So we have to win. We can't even draw because drawing is very, very risky. We need to win this game. Got to win it. I hate this feeling. I hate it. It would be a good idea to hold a team meeting. Do I do it? Okay. Let's have a quick chat. Now, last time I said if we win, we'll be great, and everyone didn't react very well to that. So what I'm going to say is I don't want you to get caught up in worrying, needing a win. Just go out there, play your normal game, the result will follow. And that's worked well. Everyone's reacted very well to that one, and morale it's been raised slightly. It's been raised slightly, okay? So I'll say that. But I'm just not that confident. I just can't. I can't believe we've bottled this completely. I mean, last episode I was postponed. Postponed. Why is the game postponed? Waterlogged pitch at our stadium. Okay. We've now got to wait an extra 3 days. However, this has helped us out massively because we know what we need to do now. We know what we need to do. Slonim lost their game 4-1 to Volna, but Gamel won against Lokomotiv Gamel 3-1. So, we have to win it now. That's what we have to do. If we don't win, we aren't getting automatic promotion. We have to go via the playoffs. And I'd back us in the playoffs, honestly. I would back us in the playoffs, but I'd rather just not risk that and just... Okay. It's just delaying things, delaying games. I'm not a fan of this. Last episode, you would not have thought that we'd be in this situation. I didn't even contemplate this situation, and now we're at the stage where we've bottled the league title completely if we don't win. Oh, because we deserve to go automatically up from promotion, all right? We've been outside of the top 3, or the top 2, sorry. What was it, 6 times all season? 24 times we have been in the top 2. And to bottle it right at the end of a postponed again. Why? More waterlogged pitch at the stadium. Why are you doing this to me? 3 weeks without a game now. Our players are going to be going mental out there. We should have done a friendly or something like that to away from home somewhere to keep the match sharpness or something like that. Because I feel like it's going to be pretty bad going into this game. And we're another team meeting. All right, let's raise morale again a little bit. Treat the match like you would any other. We'll say that. And they've good. Everyone's reacted well to that, and that's up morale a little bit more again. So technically, that's worked out a little, kind of well for us. Players are feeling a bit happier going into this game than they would have done a week ago. Naftan have offered me a new contract as well. Can I delay talking about this until after the game? I want to delay talking about this. This is also the first time the board have spoken to me, so I'm kind of want to leave them waiting a little bit. I'm going to delay that, all right? Because it kind of depends what happens in this result. Kind of depends what happens. Now, Shegrogovic is injured. You hate to see that. 47 weeks of broken rib. They must have missed that in the news at some point. But Tobias has got to come on. He's just come back from international duty. So hopefully he'll be, feeling confident and ready to play and get a good game under his belt. Now, Moses isn't back. Gombi Hartnov isn't back either. So we can't play these two lads either. Which kind of leaves me to just play the same team again. Farago's got an injury. I didn't see that either, but he should be back in 4 days' time. We're going to play him either way, I think. Dimitri's on the bench, Yanchenko's on the bench. I think that's fine. This is the lineup then for the final game of the season, where we need to win against Arsenal. Sakovic, Rapiko, Borisov, Kroesi, Tobias, Tomelo, Tishko, Znak, and Dmitry Binchov. Shitty Gel starts in the attacking midfield, and the slightly injured Farago up front. 5 goals from you today, please, Farago. 5 goals to get you to 20 and to win against Arsenal. That's what we need. Right. Assertively, pick up from where you left off last time out. There's 3 players that look motivated by that. 3 players look motivated. And there's a highlight straight from kickoff, which doesn't fill me with joy. Because, unless, of course, we score, that would fill me with joy massively. As Tobias wins the ball but gives it straight back to Arsenal there, which is understandable. Nothing really much you could do there, to be fair, as their ball forward is good, and their number 9 is through, and his shot was quite far off, actually, I've got to say, quite far off. I suppose what we can confirm as well is that Baranovici and Kimmich both relegated from the Belorussian First League, which is a great shame for them, but obviously I'm not too fussed because I decided not to manage those teams. I chose Naftan, and we're right at the other end of the table looking for promotion. Now, we've got a free kick. Znak to take this one. Go on, lad. Into Borisov. Yes, come on. Borisov puts that one in the back of the net, and we've taken the lead. And with that, the title is coming to Naftan as it stands right now. That happened in slow motion. Borisov didn't even head it. It's a volley. It's a volley. It doesn't matter how it goes in. It went in the back of the net. And Dmitry Borisov has given us the lead. And at the moment, the title is coming to Naftan. Arsenal will have to settle for second as it stands right now. Come on, hold on till half-time, lads. Hold on till half-time. That's all I am asking from you. Come on. You love to see it. Half-time, 1-0. Beautiful. Right, in the dressing room then. The players don't react well if I go a bit mental at them. So I'm just going to say, I'm happy with the performance out there. Keep it up. They all look delighted with that. Hopefully that's not going to leave them too complacent. I don't know. Second half, though, underway. And we've got a throw-in straight away. Shitty Gel on the ball into Rapiko. Rapiko into the middle. Farago can't quite get there. Tishko on the edge of the area. What a time to get your first goal of the season. Arthur Tishko. What an absolute finish. Wow. Let's watch this one back again. Shitty Gel into Rapiko. Rapiko into the middle. It's cleared though, but only as far as Tishko, who just unleashes a pile driver past the Arsenal goalkeeper. And we're 2-0 up with less than a second half to go. Come on. Corner for us right now. If we can grab a third, that's it. The title is done and I'll be celebrating already. We haven't scored from the corner. And it's Arsenal now looking to launch a bit of a counter-attack. Tobias on the ball, in towards Znak, up to Tishko. Come on, let's counter-attack back or lose possession midfield. That's rubbish. Come on, lads, sort it out. Sort this one out. Don't you dare. Don't you dare concede. There will be trouble if you concede a goal right now as Arsenal are making way down the left-hand side of the pitch. Into middle, they've hit the crossbar. I mean, I'm so glad we've got this 2-goal buffer, all right? Because that helps us out, but if they score a goal, it's only down to 1 goal again, and they'll see themselves getting back into the game. And they've, well, you saw what happened there. You saw what happened. They've got themselves back in the game a little bit, haven't they? Which I'm not pleased with. Okay, well, the nerves are back on now. The nerves are back on. The nerves are very much back on. Concentrate. Don't concede now. Offside. Surely offside. Yes, he is offside. Whew, okay. Oh, but now they've got a corner. It's over the bar. Right. Oh, the players are overwhelmed. Oh, lads, don't... All I said was concentrate. Don't be overwhelmed. Show some passion. Is that going to work? No one's reacted to show some passion at all. I'm reluctant to make subs because I don't really want to change things up too much. But we're into the final 10 minutes now. The final 10 minutes. Are we about to become the league champions? 3 minutes of added time to go. Come on, Naftan. Come on, lads. There's a highlight. Please. Binchov, brilliant. Shitty Gel on the ball. Into Farago. Finish it off, Farago. Finish it off. He has them. Come on. Get in. Naftan 3, Arsenal 1. And we are lifting the title at the end of the season. Let me get TV camera on just so we can watch us lift the title at the very end of this. In fact, let's go to director. Director might change it up a little bit. Director camera. Come on. Farago scores this beautiful goal in the 92nd minute. And it means we are being promoted to the Belorussian Higher League next season. You love to see it. Come on, what an absolutely incredible season where we nearly bottled promotion entirely at the end of it. But we fought back in today's episode and we've made sure we won the title. What an exciting end to the season that was. Naftan win the title, 59 points. Arsenal in second on 59 points. We have a better goal difference as well. We'll call goal difference, but better head-to-head record that's helped us out there. Gamel have to settle with third and Slonim in fourth. Good luck to both these teams in the playoffs. Hopefully they go through so we can have 4 others going up next season. But I am delighted with that one. Passionately, well done, lads. You've secured promotion to the Belarusian highest league. You love to see it. Fantastic stuff. I'm well happy with that one. So the board have set the initial budget for next season with wages of £7,000 per week. That's mental considering that we're currently on 1,700. So we can spend a lot of money on players next season if we wanted to. And I think we'll need to. Transfer budget of 20k, I doubt we'll really spend any of that. We might put all that money into the wage budget, although that's not going to make much of a massive difference, I don't think. Naftan win at the First League, which is brilliant. And we lift the trophy on the final day of the season after massive postponements because of a waterlogged pitch. It played out in our favour in the end as the Naftan fans are very happy with me. Thank you very much. And Tishko, what a goal he scored in that game. He's helped us secure the victory there. What we'll do then is sign a new contract with Naftan. All right, I'm going to sign a new contract with them. But I'm only going to try and do it for 1 season, if I'm honest with you. Only 1 season. So they're now discussing the club vision with me, okay? They want to fight bravely against relegation, which is understandable, all right? That's understandable. I get that. But but they still want to play counter-attacking football and develop youth system players, which we're doing quite nicely. So there's no change I want to make to that, really. We'll accept that current vision, I feel like. There's nothing else we can really do, I don't think, with that. So squad dynamics, Shitty Joe, Tomelo and Borisov are now team leaders, although Tomelo, I'm not a fan of him, really. End of season team meeting then. What do we say then? Going into the next season, I think we're in a good position to avoid relegation, even if we might be there via the relegation playoffs. Or, what do we say? Congratulations on achieving promotion. By strengthening the squad, I expect us to avoid relegation next term, even if it might be via the playoffs. I'll say that. And most players don't think we're going to avoid relegation next season. I might have been asking too much, I'll say that. And then some players are suddenly very happy, thinking, why are you contented that I'm going to say we're going to get relegated? Surely you should be happy that we're promoted and think we can stay up. That seems, and it's Tomelo. It's that lad who's leading the team. We need to get rid of him. I just don't like him. He's my nemesis right now. I respect each and every one of your own opinions. There we go. There's no real change to any sort of morale, but it doesn't matter right now because it's the end of the season. So let's go through to the point where they're going to offer me a new contract again. That should come through in the next couple of days. A new stadium is about to be built. Wow. Oh, it's not a new stadium. It's not a new stadium. It's just undersoil heating. That's not that exciting, is it? £1 million, though, for that. Have we got the money for that, lads? No, we don't have the money for that. So why are we doing it? Lads, come on. Doesn't say anything about a loan or anything like that either, which worries me a little bit as well. But there we go. Farrago, 17 goals this season is a new team record. I'd like to get him back next season on loan, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to or not. But I'll definitely try. Maybe we can try and sign him permanently. We'll try and do that at some point. Zanak creates a new assist record with 9 assists. Fantastic stuff. Farrago is most player of the match with 5. Sakovic's 11 clean sheets. 15 clean sheets is a record. And here is the new youth intake, which I completely forgot about as well. So I'll post this on the Patreon if any of you guys want these players. But I think we're only going to be with Naftan for another season, really. And none of these players look fantastic. So you may want to save yourselves for later down the line. Right then, the youth candidate squad. I mean, this guy, Dimitri, another Dimitri, is a right winger. Right midfielder, actually, that's kind of good, but we have Binchov there already, so we don't really need another one, to be fair. But there are a few decent players here which we could look to use in the future, so that's kind of interesting. There we go. There's a few guys there. None of them look special. The goalkeeper could be okay, but we had a better goalkeeper come through last season, so it's just a bit of a crap youth intake, that one. So we won't dwell on that too much. But I just want to hear about a new contract. They said they're going to offer me a new contract, and I said I'd delay it for a week, and they've not come back to me yet. Like, what is this board doing? Contract. When did they offer it to me? I'm typing it in wrong. I spelt it wrong, haven't I? They offered me a new contract on the... Oh, only the 26th of November. Oh, we've only gone 2 days into the future then. That's not great. We have to go through to, like... I'll come back when I get a new contract, okay? You love to see it as well. Another Manager of the Month award for me, taking it up to 4 for the season. I've won half of the Manager of the Month awards. Surely I've got to be Manager of the Season at some point. I'll update you when that comes through, which will probably be in the next episode, I imagine. But I've got to be Manager of the Season, and that's surely going to boost my reputation massively as well. We're now required to make £14,000 per month contributions towards a £1 million bank loan taken out. We've got quite a lot of debt, lads. We do have quite a lot of debt at this club now. £2 million worth of debt. A bank loan of 56k, 52k for some reason, some miscellaneous debt, and then that £1 million. Where's the £2 million come from then? Oh, because it's interest as well, is it? Interest? Payments? I don't quite... It says here, net debt? I don't quite get this. It says 1.4 million there, but that says 2 million. Who knows? Who knows? We will have maybe skimmed some. Maybe that's with interest as well, 2 million. I don't know. So the Naftan board are now offering me a new contract, okay? We already accepted the club vision and culture and everything like that. So it's just an extension, isn't it? Just an extension. My current contract actually ends at the end of this season. So actually, I do need to sign a new contract. So I was going to just try and leave it to run out, but actually, I do need to sign a new contract right away. So only 1 year extension. That's all I want. A 1 year extension. That's all they're offering me. 1 year. And that's what I'm happy with. I think I just need one more season with Naftan in the high division to help my reputation boost it up a little bit. And then I kind of want to move on. I feel like we need to get on to some bigger, better things. Naftan's been great, but it's a stepping stone. That's what it is. Apparently, I'm not allowed these bonuses for some reason. I presume because we've already been promoted. I can't have a relegation wage drop, though. Am I not being paid wages? What's my current wage, by the way? Existing contract, £700 per week. The new one, 800 I want. £800 per week I'd like, please. 650? What are you on about, lads? You offered me 700 a minute ago. 750. There we go. I'll take 750. You love to see it. There we go. New contract sorted for one more season with Naftan. We'll see how it goes. But there we go. Promotion secured today, which is the most important thing. That is absolutely fantastic. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode, because it was a bit of a roller coaster, I've got to say. A bit of a roller coaster, but there we go. So thank you ever so much for watching today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time for some more Around the Block. See you around. Goodbye.